In this video, I am going to show you how to graph in Excel, how to extrapolate that line to crossing one or two of the axes, in this case the x-axis, and then how to find the equation for that line. First of all, notice that my numbers here don't have any letters. I have them up here, so in this column I have temperature in degrees Celsius, and in this column I have length in millimeters, but I don't have the millimeters or the degrees Celsius by any of the numbers. Do not enter letters and numbers together because Excel doesn't like it. Also, the temperature is listed first because that's my x-axis. So this is, in Excel, the values for the x-axis are listed first and then the y. I am going to highlight only the numbers, and then I'm going to insert. I'm going over here where it's the chart, recommended charts. It's recommended me a bunch of charts options, but I want XY scatter. And I'm going to click on that and pick only the scatter. So here's my graph. And as you can see, it zooms in on just those points. However, I want to extend this line so it extrapolates it. It crosses this x-axis here. First, what I need to do is right-click on one of those data points, and it gives you a different, see, it gives you a bunch of options. The first thing that what you need to do is select Add Trendline, and it will add a linear. If we were doing a different graph, then we would have all of these options here if we were an exponential graph or logarithmic graph, and it would try to fit the data points to that particular graph. But we just want a straight line, and so it already automatically highlights the linear option, and you don't have to mess with it because we do want a straight line, the best fit. Okay, what else we can do is we want to display equation on chart. We want this option because we then can set y equal to 0 and solve for x, and it will give us that where it crosses the line. Now, I can extrapolate, and to do that, I would have to move backwards or forwards, depending on which direction you're going, a certain number, a period. And I'm not sure exactly what it would take, but I will do 150, it's still not quite enough, but let's do 175. And you can see that it just crosses. Now it crosses the x-axis. And as you see, it actually readjusts everything so that you can see all the divisions. You can adjust the divisions here. You can make them by 25, etc., etc. But this is how you would extrapolate. You would right-click on a particular data point, select Trendline, add Trendline option, and it will bring this particular menu up. You would want the linear fit. You want to display the equation on chart right here and use this equation to calculate x, set y equal to 0, so it will be 0.3025x plus 46.315 equal to 0, solve for x, to figure out exactly where this line crosses, and that is going to be your value for the absolute temperature, the measured or the experimental absolute temperature value. And then to extrapolate, you move backwards. In this case, because this is the direction we're moving, you move backwards a particular number of periods. You might it might take a few trials to get the exact number correctly, but you will be able to get it. If you hit enter, it will do it, and if you see that you haven't gone far enough, you can always increase this number. Okay, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me.